How good of a vehicle is Truth Social at political messaging? Because when it was made, it was supposed to be almost like sold as a conservative Twitter. Twitter has millions upon millions of users. Truth Social, I believe, around 7 million. So how powerful is it?
It's fine because everything he posts on True Social ends up on other sites. I mean, I have a True Social account. I don't check it often, but usually within 5 minutes of Trump posting a truth, as they're calling them, I know what it is because it gets picked up everywhere and shared. So Trump isn't hurting for a megaphone. You know, he could be writing, he could be hand scrawling notes, and somebody would be taking screenshots, and they'd be going viral.
So now let's take a wider look at this party. Who was on the guest list? Who was in attendance?
There were a lot of executives from the company. Devin Nunes, the former California congressman turned CEO, was there. He spoke to the crowd. A few board members there. Linda McMahon, who had been the small business administrator in the Trump administration. Donald Trump Jr., Kash Patel, who had also been in the Trump administration, was there as well. Former board member and former Trump Golf Club manager Dan Scavino was there. And then there were some other kind of celebrities in Trump world. Lee Greenwood was there, John Voight, and Larry Elder, who had ran for governor of California as a Republican last time and who ran for president as well. Didn't do all that well this time because I actually forgot he had ran for president until I was reporting out this article.
Aside from the very obvious Trump connection, was there a reason why Mar-a-Lago was picked for the venue?
I asked. They wouldn't say. I reached out to the Trump organization. They didn't get back to me. Trump media just said that it followed all necessary rules and regulations with the choice. I had asked, were there any other venues they're looking at? Usually when you're booking an event, you might get quotes from a few venues. They didn't answer that. I'm going to suspect that probably wasn't the case, but we don't know for sure.
Did Trump media have to pay to be there then?
Don't know. It seems likely. It seems like a really good revenue stream for the former president. He's not known for giving away things for free. He certainly charges his political committees and those of allies to use his businesses. In this case, he's somewhat charging himself because the less money Trump media has, the less his stock might be worth. But I don't think it's real. It's not a one-for-one deal. So whatever money he can get out of Trump media, he's probably happy to get it, especially with his shares locked up for another few months. Getting paid for a ballroom rental, or in this case, a poolside rental, is money he can get right away from the company.
So essentially what you're saying, if Mar-a-Lago was paid for the event, the money's directly going into Trump's pocket.
That is most likely the case.
And you mentioned that he has been making other revenue streams. What are the unique ways he's been making money over the past few months?
Oh boy, this party seemed rather boring compared to the other ones. There was the sale of the Trump NFTs, the latest round of which actually had a physical version that included scraps from the suit he wore while getting his mugshot in Fulton County. There were the Trump sneakers, the ones in gold that kind of looked like something Apollo Creed might wear or Clubber Lang might wear. And then there was also the Trump Bible that he's hawking with Lee Greenwood, which has been his latest venture, where they're charging $60 for the God Bless the USA Bible.
So post-party, we're almost a week out from that party. How is Truth Social looking? Let us know.
It's a good thing they threw the party then and not now because things keep getting worse. But again, I still probably valued it more than what it should be.
And is there any indication things could be getting better, or has it just been a downward plummet since it went public in March?
It's been a pretty straight downward plummet. Most recently, the company announced on Monday in an SEC filing that it was going to put out more shares. Now, that's, from what I understand, common for companies that come to the public market like it did in this SPAC, but yet it's not something that is making investors happy to all of a sudden find out that their ownership of the company has been diluted.
Zach Everson, thank you so much.
My pleasure.